Good morning, gorgeous humans, and welcome to What the Feminine with me, Abby Adams. So, you might be wondering why I've got sellotape stuck to my face. Here it is. I was on TikTok the other day looking for female health, what was going on in female health. And I stumbled upon a video of a woman sticking sellotape to her face so she put oil underneath and then she stuck sellotape to her face and it was all about erasing wrinkles. Apparently, it's the next phenomenon. You don't need plastic surgery. You just need to stick sellotape on your face before you go to bed. And so I thought she's got lots of viewers looking at this, talking about this. I wonder if it would work for me if I stick sellotape on my face to discuss female health from a different perspective. I wonder if it would work. So this took me like 10 minutes to stick this onto my face. And I thought, do you know what? I wonder if I get to my last breath on this mortal coil and I look back and I think, would I think, God, you know what? I'm so pleased that every night that I went to bed, that I stuck sellotape on my face. I'm so pleased that I told my husband to get away from me, that we didn't have really nice sex because I stuck sellotape on my face in the pursuit of erasing a wrinkle or two. Because obviously when I die, I'm gonna get to heaven, and all the angels and God are gonna say to me, "Wow, what great skin you've got." And I thought, "No, I probably won't think that." And this took 5 minutes of my life that I'm not gonna get back. And so my point is, 'cause there's always a point, isn't there? What are we being distracted by our female health? And I'm seeing so much of this right now, the distractions. Like, I'm not saying don't look after your skin, but let's be honest. What's the best way of looking after your skin? Sort out your stress response because we know that your skin produces quite a lot of cortisol. Yeah. So when you're stressed, that fires up. We know that this has an impact on your skin. We know that sugar is not good for the collagen. So instead of perhaps sticking sellotape onto a skin that eats a load of sugar and is highly stressed and ain't going to really solve anything, I wonder if there was other approaches that you could look at so you don't sit here looking like me, like a shiny face. I mean, do you know what? I'd be really interested. Would you sit in bed before you go to bed to rub oil onto your skin? I mean, I look after my skin. I really do. I love my lovely creams and whatnot. But would you sit there and go through like sticking sellotape onto your face and then lying there? I mean, it would stress me out quite a bit if I'm being honest with you. I like getting into bed and I like to relax. I like to let go of the day. And as I said in another post, like you ain't touching my smile lines. These are my smile lines. These are my wisdom. These are my adventures through life. But we see so much of female health being placed outside of ourselves, like this exterior, what it looks like. But let's be honest, when you connect with someone, it's about a feeling, isn't it? It's a feeling. And this is what I find women are amazing at because we've got such a strong emotional capacity. Yeah. We have such a strong emotional, it's not intelligence, it's more than that, it's deeper than that to feel someone. You know, when I meet someone that I really like, it is that feeling that it brings up inside of me. It's not really this. It's the vibe that they give out. Then I stalk them and then they become my friends. I probably won't be making many friends sitting here with sellotape on my face, if I'm being honest with you. And like there's no judgment here. There's no judgment about wanting to look nice, but let's look at the approaches to how we're doing that. Like the 10 minutes that it took me to stick this on my face and the 5 minutes of watching that woman on TikTok, what could I have been doing? And for me, I could have been outside moving my body, like shaking out all the emotional shit that makes me believe that I'm not pretty enough or I'm not attractive enough and that I need to sit there and slap this stuff on me. Hang on, what we got? Bleed on. It's this morning, love. I missed the start, but ain't no sellotape going on my face. Right, so what the start of this, my darling, was I was on TikTok and I saw a woman. She didn't have sellotape. I'm highlighting this so that you can actually see it. She used some surgical tape where she put oil underneath it and then put the tape on top of it, and she went through her whole face, which took about 15 minutes, and then you go to sleep in it, and apparently it eradicates all your wrinkles. But I'll be honest with you, there's a certain point where you ain't going to be getting rid of any wrinkles. We get to a certain point in life where the skin, no matter what you do, you'll end up having to cut it from here and slap it back to the back of your head if you want to lift it. And then you end up looking like that really strange woman with the eyes all like that, don't you? But if that's what you want to look like, that's beautiful. But what I'm saying is the time and the effort that you spend on all of this, when really the impact comes from way deeper. It comes from way deeper within you, because again, let's be honest, if you're doing this and you still don't like yourself, there's going to be something else that's going to distract you that you don't like about yourself. You're going to end up sellotaping your whole body in the belief that it's going to make you more palatable to the outside world. I mean, what do you want to spend your time on? I'm noticing this so much these days, the distractions that women are being offered towards their health. And it is all a distraction. I mean, I'm even coming down to perimenopause and menopause, when really these are phases of life that naturally occur. Do we have to fight them? Do we have to fix them? Do we have to make them better? I mean, can you sellotape menopause? Can you sellotape perimenopause? I don't think so. Instead of doing the one thing that we was put on this earth to do, and that's enjoy life, to live, to be alive. But yet there's always something else that comes out that's going to cure a woman of being a woman. Well, I'm pretty all right with being a woman, to be honest with you. I don't really, do you know what? I'm going to take this off because it's really irritating me now. So then, now you've got to take it off. I mean, surely pulling tape off your face is going to irritate the skin as well. I mean, come on. So, do you get me? What are you spending your time on is what I'm saying in regard to female health. Because what we've been offered generally sits on the superficial. Most of media out there focuses on what we look like. But I want to know, what do you feel like? What does your skin feel like? I mean, for those of you that stick tape on your face, what does your skin actually feel like? What do you feel like? Surely that is the most important thing. Surely that is the driver towards what you do and how you live. Yes, I can notice the lines on top of my lip. Yes, I notice that the skin around my eyes are changing. But do you know what? I can still see. Bonus. I can still smile. Yes. And I can still talk and I can still express myself. To me, this is all absolutely irrelevant. And we wonder why we've not got a lot of time. Why have we not got a lot of time? Because if we're focusing on stuff like this, that is what's going to drain your time. If I could offer my younger self some wisdom, or any younger humans out there, it would be to look at how you're feeling. How do you feel about being you? If it doesn't feel great, let's nourish that. Let's make you comfortable in your skin. because no amount of sticking is going to change that. And this is always changing. This skin will lose its elasticity. It will change, but guess what? You're still going to be you. You're still going to be the beautiful human you was born to be. You are still going to be the wonderful woman that can hold so much and create and bring so much together. That is not the value of you. You're just your skin. There is so much more to you. And I suppose I'm talking to the woman that wants more from life, that wants to use their time to find deeper fulfillment within themselves, not to look greater for the outside world. That's not my mission. That's not my adventure. My adventure is to experience this world, to feel it deeply. You know, when I go outside and I'm surrounded by nature, my breath gets taken away and I realize what's important. And I am filled with this energy, this feeling that makes me fizz and it makes me zing. And I know I'm in the right place. When I feel that, I know I'm in the right place. Doing that earlier just irritated me. Because if I'm going to bed each night sticking that on my face, I'm missing out on a vital conversation with my husband. Yeah, we could have been making love, but instead I would have been choosing to stick sellotape on my face. This is what I am trying to explain. If you feel that you do not have enough time, if you feel that you are overwhelmed, if you feel that you are burdened, if you feel you're not being listened to, what is taking that time away that you could be feeling that? What are the distractions? Look at those distractions. There are so many, so many. And like I always say, your life is worth more than that. You were born to live life to its fullest. There's not one part of you that needs to change, other maybe than the way that you feel about yourself. I feel that that is the conclusion of this talk. But as ever, I always want to hear from you. I always want to know how you're feeling. And if you do want to stick sellotape to your face, sweet, go for it. As long as you are doing it in the belief that you are beautiful as you are. That these lines, these stories on our faces are a magical, wonderful part of who we are and our expression. I sit and talk to my nan on the FaceTime and she won't look at me on her whole face. She'll only show me this part because apparently there's more wrinkles on this part. But I love her for who she is, what she's been through. You know, she's been through a war. She's been through so much. And when she tells me the stories, it's so important to me because it's my history. And when I see her whole face tell me those stories, it means so much. I can see that story. Know that you are a valuable, wonderful human being. You are a beautiful woman in the skin that you are currently wearing, and remembering that it will change. There's nothing you can do to stop that. Yes, you can look after it, but remember, to look after it comes from inside. If you are highly stressed, if you're drinking a bottle of wine each night, if you are eating bags of sweets and what else, no amount of sticking your face in certain places is going to change that. It all comes back down to that emotional platform that you move from every second of the day. Your emotions are guiding every single choice and movement. And if those emotions aren't understood, if you can't even feel them, then you're feeling around in the dark. and there'll never be any fulfillment there. But it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be so bloody depressing. We're guided to look towards that neg all the time, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let's focus on the positive. Let's focus on the beauty that is naturally within you. You ain't got to spend a ton load of money to make you beautiful, because guess what? You already are. Yes. Enjoy the rest of your day being you. And I am here if you want to reach out, or pop a comment below. Whatever. You might agree with me. You might not. You might bloody hate this post. I don't care. Comment below. Let's have a conversation. Yes, M-Town. Yeah, exercise and water are the most powerful beauty aids. Yes. Along with love. Self-love. Because if you are exercising to change your body, if you are shoveling water into your body in a stressed out response, again, that's not going to work. Self-love, feeling you, loving you, understanding you. Yes, 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 yes. And these wonderful things that M-Town has spoken of, exercise and water, they will be digested within the body. But you can't digest anything if you are stressed. So let's not end on an egg. No. I encourage you. I invite you. I inspire you. I love you to find a part of yourself that you enjoy. Find a part of yourself that brings you pure happiness. If you have to start outside, perhaps it's with people that you love that makes you feel that joy, then sweet, start there. But allow that to come inwards and allow yourself to feel that. Allow that to motivate your day. And then just see what choices come from that, because I guarantee you they'll be a lot greater than sellotape in your face. All right, my darlings. Mwah. Big love.